By clicking on this video, you might be asking, what the fuck is...
It's 240p is the highest quality.
I'm not even surprised.
Any logical explanation has so far eluded this agent. Although my partner, Chick Little, as usual, has one idea. Hey, Chick, think you could watch the road instead of the sky for a minute or two?
You may scoff, but I'm certain a piece of sky has fallen onto Mr. Pig's house.
Well, I don't think you have to worry about the sky while we're inside this contraption. We're the left.
Is this fox girl from an actual fairy tale? Because I'm drawing a fucking blank.
I don't think so. I do like the cadence and the speech patterns of the chick. I picked up on that, and I do appreciate that.
Obviously, but yeah, chick would imply it's a girl, right?
Well, she said chick, so that's why I said.
Yeah,
chick.
exactly.
Be there in a minute.
Oh my gosh, this is furry Sherlock.
Oh no! What have I done?
I'm joking.
It was the
I'm joking. It might be. Honestly, it probably is.
I know for a fact there's... Let me know when you hear the certain voice actor I told you about before recording.
Okay. Spot the voice actor, the game. A lot of visual humor already. I do like it, even though it's been literally a minute. So good.
Again, the trend of I review content that like kicks it into high gear really fast.
Yeah.
The last two I showed.
What's that look like to you?
A crushed cockroach. Mr. Pig, can you tell us what happened?
Oh, I heard a crack.
Scott?
I heard the crack too.
Man needs to see a chiropractor. A skyropractor.
Literally.
And the chicken has PTSD. Sharp sticks do make for pretty good arrows.
I will. Were those pancakes? What?
Those look like flowers for a second.
They look like a stack of pancakes to me. I don't know why.
Let's find out with the power of editing. Yep, those are flowers.
I do have a soft spot for 2D animation and just like hand-drawn animation in general.
Who doesn't?
Right?
I know that I'm not trying to sound condescending. I'm genuinely in agreement with you.
I just feel like it's been kind of like a lost era over the past few years, and so like whenever I see it, I'm like, I like this a lot.
Oh yes.
Because it kind of reminds me of like those old like Boomerang cartoons.
She just lets go of the fucking handcuffs, then boom.
Literally in any platforming game, there's a section where there's like a wind section where you have to like get onto the wind and like ride it or something. And that's what I was
gonna say, like in Mega. I thought you were gonna talk about like, oh, it like the wind pushes against you have to like work your way through the wind. In Mega Man, that's the rain. I think it's Mega Man 2 where you're jumping on clouds or whatever.
It's kind of like that in Portal 2, except like instead of wind, it's like
the gravity cylinder. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Question: how did he cause that windstorm? And why did it stop?
Does he make some good bacon?
Mother Goose.
Every time I organize my sock drawer, I am left with one odd sock.
Is that Tom Kenny?
You fucking called it! That's him! You win! Insert the Price is Right music. You fucking won!
Yeah, I recognize Tom Kenny's voice instantly because it's like he's been in a lot of stuff that like I've seen, and so it's like, I recognize the voice. I'm like, hey, I know who that is.
Use a coaster. Inevitably, everyone.
It's that line of use a coaster that just clicked. It's like, hey, that's Tom Kenny. That sounds like SpongeBob.
You are gonna finish your dessert, and you are gonna like it.
You can't handle the truth.
Sniper Wolf be like,
hey guys, it's me again. So apparently YouTube is cracking down now, and any videos that make fun of or criticize Sniper Wolf are essentially getting demonetized or taken down. Thankfully, not all hope is lost because you can find this clip on my secondary channel, link in the description.
You're all part of some vast military, astrological, extraterrestrial plot to flatten the earth.
Every conspiracy theorist ever.
I can see why this show would get old after a bit.
Yeah.
Well, the one character.
We heard there was a maniac on the loose.
Okay, that voice actor sounds very familiar to me.
The SpongeBob narrator or whatever.
Oh, yeah. I think so.
Not SpongeBob narrator, just some fish from SpongeBob.
Anyone want to get some coffee?
I could go for some bacon and eggs.
Now that sounds good.
Wait a minute! He's a cannibal!
Oh, fuck no.
That's the joke.
That sounds good to me.
So, this thing is apparently, I want to say a parody of the X-Files, but with, like, fairy tale creatures and stuff.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
F-Tales, Fairy Tales, X-Files.
Yeah.
I don't know what X stands for.
Who made this?
Just a small team of people that were trying to pitch something to Cartoon Network. There were a bunch of, cartoon pilots for potential shows, this being one of them.
Okay.
And another one I saw was a different video, which we might get to review some other time.
Rob and Bob are on storyboard. All right.
If I'm not mistaken, background styling. Little Red Riding Hood. That's the one that looked like the river man or woman from Undertale.
Directed by Rob Renzetti. Shout out to everybody who made this. This was a really fun animation.
I think the chicken will be put in a sane asylum, and then the fox is like, I had to get a new assistant after my last one went crazy.
Each episode, she has a different assistant.
We solved the show. We figured it out. We figured out how.
Yeah, with the detective shows, normally you have like the detective and his assistant, right? But I don't feel like we have a show where it's like a detective, but his assistant changes like every single episode. I think that would be an interesting concept. It would kind of be like Doctor Who, except the companion changes like every single episode. I think that would be kind of interesting to see. Because then you get a bunch of different personalities, a bunch of different characters that you could introduce.
But at the same time, you'd eventually run out of ideas. I mean, you're gonna run out of ideas no matter what. But
that's fair.
You're gonna run
that's
out of
why
characters.
you make it. Well, that's why you make it like a shorter show, like per season, right? The whole concept of this is fairy tales. Did you realize how many fairy tale characters there are? Like, there's a lot that you could do with that. So. There's an idea. Please steal it, because it would be such a good idea.
We could make it ourselves if we really tried.
That's fair.
Now you know what the fuck is the F-Tales.